Hi, Sunnysiders. Thanks for joining me again today. We're going to read The Good Egg. This is from the creators of The Bad Seed. Maybe I'll read The Bad Seed another time. I like The Good Egg, though. By Jory, John, and Pete Oswald. There's a little bit of a message in this story. We'll stop when I get to it. But what do you think? Maybe you can think about what the author might be trying to tell you with this story and why it might be a good story to read. The Good Egg. Oh, hello! I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tires, I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days back at the store. There were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very, very good egg. Nobody seemed to care, though. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then, one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. They were everywhere. Poor guy. Poor egg. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself, the pressure of making sure everyone was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. Hold on a second. He's putting all this pressure on himself because they're not behaving themselves correctly? That doesn't seem right. Is that his fault? Is that his fault that they're doing all these silly things? No, it isn't. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. I left that night. I wonder what the message is so far. Is he supposed to be in charge of all these people? Is he supposed to be responsible for all those other eggs? I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. Now that's something to think about. Now he's left all those other eggs and he's trying to really think about maybe himself and just himself. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. Everyone try that right now. Breathe in and out. It feels really good and relaxing. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. Have you ever seen an egg doing yoga before? Now you have. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Here we go. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Welcome home. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey-o, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. They look happy to see him. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad. But it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. It looks like those eggs are still doing silly things, but this time our friend is just being a little bit more relaxed about it. And that's the end of the story. I don't know what you think the moral or the lesson is. There's probably a bunch of different ones. If you read this with someone, you could talk to them. I think it's, for me, I'm going to go back to this page. When he realizes he just is going to need to take care of himself. And as soon as he starts taking care of himself, then he's able to go back and just be with his other eggs and accept them for who they are. Anyway, I'm so glad that you joined me for this story today, and I hope to see you again soon.